Hey, what is up guys? It's Duct here, and today we're going to be talking about one of the best starter weapons in the game. Now you can't actually craft this early on in the game, but it's so cheap to buy on the auction house that I can suggest it as one of the starter weapons because it's really cheap on the auction house for some reason. Well, the reason is because it's actually really easy to craft. Also guys, before we get too far into the video, I did want to tell you about a giveaway I'm going to be doing with some other YouTubers here on Skyblock. So we're giving away 5 MVP++ ranks. Yes, that is 5 MVP++ ranks. There's about a week left on the giveaway. If you do want to enter, there's a link to my Discord in the description. And if you join my Discord under #giveaway, there's a link to the website that has the giveaway on it. I'm doing it with Ben Mascot, Canadian Craft, Dr. Candyman, Not Giovanni, Power Owner, XZap, and Zap. So we're actually all involved in this. So yeah. Also, I did want to let you know, if you do not have a rank currently, or you're one of the lower ranks on Hypixel, you'll be ranked up all the way to MVP Plus forever. And also, you'll get 1 month of MVP Plus on top of that. And if you do have MVP Plus or MVP Plus already, you'll be given 3 months of MVP Plus. It takes 25 enchanted gas tiers to craft, which is basically 5 in each slot of enchanted gas tiers like so, and then you could get a silver Fang. And it does a base of 100 damage. So it's actually really good. To make an enchanted gas tier, it only takes 5 gas tiers versus the normal like 5 stacks of stuff to make 2. So actually it's really easy to get the amount of gas tiers that you need. So then you can just go, so you only need 25 enchanted, which means you only need 125 regular gas tiers to craft yourself one of these silver fangs. So the people that already have gas minions and can get a lot of gas tiers pretty easily, it's only going to cost them about 2 stacks of gas tiers to get one of these. And for example, like we have a ton of gas tiers. Like guys, seriously, we have like a whole dub here. We have like a stack, 2.5 stacks enchanted right there. And then like a whole nother dub here. So we are nowhere short on gas tiers. So like, for example, we could make a ton of gas tiers and just auction them and sell them. Alright guys, now to test it on some mobs. Now this is the obsidian mine, so we're probably going to come across a little bit of problem using this. Obviously with no enchants whatsoever. I believe we're going to be around 2-shotting everything, which is actually pretty good. Oh wait, actually no. If we do get a crit, we're able to one-shot with just a non-enchanted silver fang. So actually, this weapon's even better than I thought. You can literally one-shot the mobs in Obsidian Mine. Obviously, if you have First Strike 4 and Sharpness 5 on this, you'll literally be able to one-shot every mob here. Now, of course, things like the sea creatures that were recently added won't be one-shottable with this, especially the higher level ones. But, you know, against some of the weaker ones, it would still perform pretty well. So yeah, I could definitely recommend the Silver Fang to anybody that is relatively newer. Also, you can always just use your Undead Sword with like Scavenger 3 until you have the coins for this, because the Silver Fang will basically just last you a lot longer than the Undead Sword. So what I'm going to do is actually enchant the Silver Fang a little bit to show you all like how I would do it. So I would probably put it in the enchant table. You're probably going to want to do level 60. So you are probably going to need a high-level enchant table to be able to get this to be a decent weapon. And then I would do like a level 60, probably going to want to do it for First Strike 4 or Sharpness 5. I think what we're going to go for is we're going to go ahead and go for Sharpness 5. And there we go. We get Fire Aspect 2 and Looting 3 with it, which is actually a decent start to a weapon. It's not like the best thing in the world, but you know, we're obviously not going for the best weapon in the world. We're just going for something that's able to one-shot everything in, like, the Obsidian Mine, you know? Alright, guys, so I actually had a Scavenger 3 book lying around and went ahead and just mined some diamonds from my diamond minions. So then we can actually just go ahead and throw Scavenger 3 on here real easily. But actually, we're not going to do that. You know why? Because what we should do is actually get an Experience 3 book to add to it as well. So to get an Experience 3 book, you're going to need usually going to enchant it for around 32 levels. Which obviously we don't have yet, so we're going to go ahead back to the Obsidian Mine and get ourselves a little bit more XP. So I'm going to go ahead and actually just break some bookshelves, because we do need to get this down to around level 32. Is that going to be 32? Nope, still 36. Alright, so we can go ahead and break that. Alright, cool. So then This is usually the enchant level that I go for to find experience 3. Sometimes it can take a minute, but usually it's not too bad. Alright, here we go. We found an experience 3. Didn't really take too long. Maybe like a minute or so. Oh, and also enchanting level 18. Nice. Which gives me more XP. Nice. I mean, I'll definitely take more XP. Why not? You know, more XP is really nice. Also, guys, I thought I would show you how I've been actually getting the XP. I thought about going to... I said I was going to go to Obsidian Mine, but actually what I did is I came over here and mined the diamond ore that my minions have been producing. And I did it with my lapis armor. So basically all I did was like so, and it's actually using an experience 3 pickaxe, you really get a ton of XP. Like, it goes up really quickly. You actually do get mining XP from doing this. Supposedly before you didn't, if you had already mined the diamond ore before there. But like I had mined up this diamond ore before, and I still actually did get mining XP. So apparently they've changed it to the point that you still do get mining XP. So if you do have a lot of diamond minions on your island, like I do, it can actually be really good for just, like, if you want to mine them up for XP, it's actually really good, and you'll still get the mining XP as well, so if you do want to do that as something, you technically can now, which is actually really nice. Like, you see I'm already up to level 35. I'm not going to mine the rest of that, because we obviously aren't going to need more than 35 levels to combine these books. So let's go ahead and combine these books. Let's see, 15 levels or 15. Okay, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, apparently both had power, so we're going to be getting a power 5 book. Oh boy. Okay. And then we could go ahead and add that to our silver fang here. So now it's going to be a sharpness 5, scavenger 3, fire aspect, experience 3, looting 3, silver fang. So really all you would still need to add after you've gotten this is primarily First Strike 4. Once you do get First Strike 4, this is pretty much going to be exactly the weapon that you're going to, like, it's going to be pretty much the final weapon that you're going to want, because it's going to be, I mean, it's pretty much going to be, like, max. I mean, you can add more stuff, but the rest of the stuff is less important. Having things like Critical 5 are very nice to have, but really I wouldn't put them in the necessary category, so, I don't know. Back to enchanting at level 32, what we're going to be getting is First Strike 4. Now, this is like the lowest it'll come at, so it might take us a while, so we'll see. Oh, well, there we go. That took like 5 seconds, and here we go, First Strike 4. So if you do want to get First Strike 4, I usually will suggest around 32 levels. I used to suggest higher, but actually, I learned recently that it's actually just as easy to find lower, so you might as well go for it lower. So, yeah. So we can just add it to here for 10 levels that we do not have yet, so, yeah. We gotta get more levels. Go ahead and combine this for the 10 levels, and bam! We got our Scavenger 3 First Strike, Experience 3 book, and we go ahead and apply that to our Silver Fang, and it will take us 34 levels, and you know what? We need more XP. Of course. Alright, we got the XP, so then we can just throw this book in there, throw our Silver Fang in there, and yeah, it's actually going to be a really formidable weapon now that I definitely am ready to test out. Also, what you can do is you can actually reforge this. It is only an uncommon though, so really I would not spend that much worrying about reforging it. Basically, like something, like basically a decent reforge will be fine. I wouldn't go for anything crazy on it, honestly, just because it just kind of doesn't matter. Like we could probably just actually go with like fast for now. You could go for something better, but I mean +2 strength and +4% attack speed really is not too bad. So now we're in the Obsidian Mine, so we can try out our brand new Silver Fang. With our First Strike 4, Sharpness 5, Looting 3, Scavenger 3, Fire Aspect 2, and Experience 3. It's actually pretty good. So yeah, let's see. Let's just go ahead and bam. 576 damage, honestly, for like 10k? I mean, all we did was put like 30 minutes, like we didn't even spend 30 minutes on crafting this weapon. Obviously we do have those diamond minions and the lapis armor and the experience 3 pick that helped us get the XP quickly, but like I didn't even use like XP books or anything to craft this, and we're 100% one-shotting everything. Without a crit, we're doing 576 damage. That's actually really good. Obviously, I do have decently high base strength from like all the wood cutting that I've done. You would probably want to get vampirism on this as well, so that you can like basically heal from all the kills, because obviously, I mean, you probably wouldn't take as much damage as I just have, because I'm like trying to like I was trying to like look over it, but you know, first you would probably want vampirism so that you wouldn't die nearly as much. So now for the final test. I'm going to do a little bit of fishing, and let's try out using the Silver Fang as our primary weapon versus the Golem Sword, and see how we do. Alright, here we go. We got a Sea Archer, so we do 576. So, okay. So basically, as you can see there, it is able to kill some of the higher level bosses, but you are going to have to hit it multiple times. So if you, like the Sea Archer, it's not exactly like super high. It's the fishing level 9 archer, but you know, it's one of the okay ones. And then, but like if you did fish up like a water hydra or something, you're not going to be able to kill it, basically. And I don't know exactly what you would be able to kill up to, but I would say you'd probably be able to kill up to maybe the Sea Leech, possibly. But past that, you're probably not going to be able to kill it. Whenever you're done with the weapon, you're probably going to go ahead and auction it. Now, I'm going to be auctioning mine for like, let's say, 6 hours. Sometimes I do an hour. Usually if I'm streaming, I'll do like an hour because, well, I'm streaming. But since I'm not streaming, I'll probably do a little bit longer. You know, just to make sure that it does get bid on. So I say let's start at what, like 5,000 coins probably is a reasonable starting price. Yeah, hopefully this thing will sell for around 10,000 coins, and it'll be pretty nice. Obviously I won't be able to include like how much it sells for in this video, but you'll probably be able to get a cool at least 10,000 coins if you do enchant it with Sharpness 5 and First Strike. You're gonna be able to sell it for more than you bought it for, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and auction this, and you know, hopefully we can make some money back. Obviously, you're probably going to have bought your Silver Fang because you probably don't have the gas tiers to craft it. But you could really buy them for decent prices, you know. So really, it's not going to be that expensive for you to buy. Like for example, you can see the Silver Fang here for like 1,000 coins. So like, and it only has like an hour and a half left on it. There's actually a bunch of these that don't have very much time left on them. So really, you can buy these for not very many coins and get a lot out of it. It's really a really good base weapon. Now you're probably not going to find it any cheaper than that. Oh, what? One's at 1,000 coins. But yeah, you can actually find these really, really cheap. Anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of this Skyblock video. I hope the Silver Fang is really going to help all you newer players out, because it really surprised me even in how good it was. I knew it was a pretty good weapon. I did not know that it was going to be able to one-shot everything in the obsidian mine until after I started using it. I was like, wait, well, if we get First Strike and Sharpness on this thing's going to be really good. So yeah, like really, it's actually a really good weapon. Anyways, guys, if y'all did enjoy this video, consider liking it while I sit in the law. It'll help promote the video and also help me out. And also, if you're new here, consider subscribing for more Skyblock content here on my channel. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one, guys.